Hello everybody and welcome to the Ludus Lupus. Today I am doing a first impressions on Airmech, the beta that has just been released on Steam, I think. This is a free-to-play game, but has optional that you can, it's a fairly new thing, you can buy basically everything in it for $20, and it basically stops being a free-to-play game. Because, like, you have everything, so you can either play it free-to-play, you can buy a starter for $10, or you can buy it for $20 and have everything. Which is a pretty good model, I have to say. One thing that's a big problem with this game is... where are they? I know you're here somewhere. Yeah, these things. The giant thing, like the Devastator. Yeah, that's it. If you don't have one, you basically lose if your enemy builds them. I had an enemy that spent the entire game building this, and then set them all to attack at the same time. There was no way I could stop them. There's simply no way. I set loose 10 of the regular tanks that you start with. 10 longhorns. Didn't do squat. They just exploded. Like, even I use a bomber, so I can be up in the air and drop on them. So you think like, oh well, they can't shoot you then. No, but I still went back and forth, resupplying and dropping more bombs. And I didn't see any noticeable damage done on them. So yeah, that's quite the big problem with this game, is those really big things are overpowered if you don't have any. And since they're level locked, you can't rush to them either. You have to play until you reach the level. So, like, yeah, which is... it's a big problem, I have to say. Right, well, this game is a blend between a twin-stick shooter and a real-time strategy game. Which is a fairly odd combination. But you play this guy, this ship, which can switch between flying mode and robot mode. Of course, every time you level up, you unlock a couple of new ships. I prefer the bomber, because then I can attack the ground without being on the ground. And you also build these things, which you then pick up and drop over the map, and give them simple orders that they follow. And those who played Minecraft or Portal might be noticing the creeper and the sentry turret. Yes. There's also pilots in the game, which at first appear to be pay to win. Even though they're fairly cheap, but since you don't start with any, it seems like, oh, well, it's just better to have one. Not really, because, look at, I think I have to go into the shop to show this. Pilots. Let's look at, for an example, Hawk. See? Sure, he gets a couple of bonus things, but he also loses a couple of things. So they're actually fairly well balanced, from as far as I've seen. Also, some of these pilots go into straight down heresy, but I'm not going to show you that because some of you might be offended. Right. Well, I think the best thing is just to show you how the game plays out. Also, yeah, after the beta is released, there will be a campaign mode, but you will have to buy the game for $20 to unlock this. Which is, well, it's fair. Like, they can do that if they want. It's not... yeah. Completely fair. So, I think I'll play a 1v1 match against the AI now. To show you what it is. Yeah, this is the game. I'm this bomber. control it with the WASD, and shoot like this. And now that I build a Longhorn tank, I can pick it up like this and drop it wherever I want. Of course, right now there's a boundary so that no one can capture anything before the game actually starts. And like, the creepers are what you think they are, and the sentry turrets are what you think they are, which is really fun, actually. They do exactly what you think they do. Neutral vehicles. I'd never actually seen them attack on base before, the neutrals. Oh. So, well, the goal of the game is to reach your enemy and blow his base up without your base being blown up. If your bomber dies, it respawns after a certain time. And yeah, that's basically the entire game. You just do this until you find resistance. And these bases that you can capture by putting 4 infantrymen into them, they do two things. You can both pick up units that you've recruited at them, and you can also resupply your mech at it. So you pick it up, and like this. And as you can see, I have an energy here. When that runs out, for an example, I can no longer drop my bombs, and I move a lot slower. And also, yeah, there's this walking mode. So, well, the goal of the game is basically destroy the enemy base. And of course, the enemy also has a mech. I can't see it though right now. Right, I'm gonna drop a creeper somewhere. Right, the sentry turrets are basically regular turrets, but they have an arc. So they have an arc of fire. Creeper. That did quite a bit of damage, actually. So yeah, so this is basically the game. You just play like this until the enemy base is destroyed. You earn, like, the thing I don't get is I almost never run out of money. Like, credits here. You just earn it way too fast, even without any of the money generators. I've never run out. Which I think is a problem with the game, actually. I don't think that should happen. I think I should be able to run out of money. But maybe that's just personal preference, but it does seem like you kind of miss the whole point of managing your resources. And here! Now we've engaged the enemy. Let's see what they got. Longhorn tanks and turrets. Yep. Nothing weird about that. I think I'll get some creepers and drop on them. That's usually a pretty good idea. And smaller units like infantry, creepers and sentry turrets can be picked up 4 at a time, which is another bonus with the sentry turret. But the bad thing about the sentry turret is that it blows up basically from nothing. They take a lot of damage. Oh, the Airmech is down here. I'll show you the enemy. Here I can see it's a shopper, and where is he? Where is the guy? Oh, he's over the base and recharging. Right, I think I'll just be building a bunch of Longhorns, basically. That's what a lot of this game comes down to, before you have any fun things. Basically, most of these things are things you start with. I started with the I've gotten the creeper and the sentry turret. Those are the only things I've like bought for in-game money. I also bought a pilot, but that's just because he looked like he was Swedish. And I have to be a patriot, otherwise my character on YouTube is pointless. And well, you can put things like money makers here, You can also put units and things here to block enemy infantry from going in there. Well, that's it's a pretty nice game. It's very good, according to me. But it's also very basic. If you want a lot of strategy, you're not going to get it. Well, maybe there is a lot of strategy, but as far as I've seen, there's not much strategy to it. It's more twin-stick shooter with a gimmick than it is a full real-time strategy game. Fans of this game will probably kill me now. Ah, well, no one watches these videos anyway. I hope. I wonder if someone's actually watching this video. That would be horrible. Well, it is a free-to-play game, so there's really no reason not to try it. Because... And it basically takes 8 minutes to install. It's not that big. So just pick it up, try it for a while, see if you like it. It's very much a personal preference game. I really like it, but hey, who am I? I'm just some kid with a microphone. Hup. Ah, right. That wasn't my base. Right, I have the base up here as well now. Good. Only except for the things you spawn, there also are automatically spawning infantry that just walk over the map, take over bases and stuff. Right, and now you drop some bombs here. Ah, right. As you can see, this one took one shot and it's already smoking. So, yeah. So except for the really big tanks, I haven't found anything that is a lot better than anything else. Oh no, you don't. You are not taking this base. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I got him. What I did there was I went down and killed the infantryman before he got into the base. And hopefully I can manage to get here before the infantryman reached the base again. Ah, yeah, it's still all here. Come on. Ah, he left. Too bad. Oh, there he is. Come on. And yes! Right, I haven't shown you the respawn system yet, but it's basically just a regular timer. But you can spend a bit of money to spawn quicker. So if something really big is going down and you really need to help your troops, you can do that. Let's see, does he have any defenders over here? Not anymore. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. The AI isn't that hard, I have to say. Fairly simple AI. It's more of a training mode than anything else. Right. Time to put out some... No, another really bad thing is, if you have things in your cargo hold, if you have anything there, see, I could technically pick that thing up. But see what happens if I press space? I drop another one down, which is really annoying. It just means that, oh, I accidentally dropped something. Well, basically I have to leave everything back before I can pick it up again. Which... I would prefer that not being the case. Go down, Hawk. There we go. Oh, finally got it. Like that. And you can put units on this. So now the enemy can't go through there without destroying that unit. Which is really good. Right, ooh. Let's get back here. Right, I'm just gonna complete this match, but there's not that much more to say about the game. This is a simple level up system where you level up abilities, and you can get like these protectors around your ship, but it's very basic. So get the game, try it, but don't think it'll be something incredibly advanced that'll force you to think a bunch. It won't. But it's very fun to play. Like, if you manage to do it, you can sometimes be really happy when you get a actual kit. Why am I not being replenished as much as I used to be? Ah, so close. Oh well. Here's the respawn timer. And since I never spend all my money anyway, I can just do this and boost the respawn time. I really wish there was some way to just auto drop everything, but ah well. It's their game, I guess. And I can also link units to another unit to make them follow it. Patrolling and capture building. That's basically it. Nothing special or fantastic about it, but it gets the job done. Pretty fun playing against some other people. And since different airmechs have different abilities, it becomes, well, it's pretty fun. Try it out. I might actually be able to win this one now. So what I'm doing here is I'm just picking everything up and dropping it off, giving it the attack enemy command, and hoping just that the sheer number of tanks will be enough. Which sadly is a very effective strategy, it's kinda boring that it is. And like the bigger tanks you have, the more effective that strategy is. You just drop a bunch of tanks, and everything in front of you dies. Let's see here. Oh no. Right. That is a lot of units. Here comes the creeper. Come on, and hawk down. Good, 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 good. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. That's the bad thing. Because there's not that much to it. Doesn't mean it's bad, just means it's not very complex. Yeah. I'm actually thinking of ending this a bit early because this match might drag on a bit. But yeah, this has been Airmech, so right, go and check it out and try to find that heresy I was talking about previously, because there is some heresy in this game. I'm kind of surprised there hasn't been any controversy about it yet. Oh well, this is Hati of the Ludus Lupus, signing out.